Hello, it's Tuesday. I'm fighting on Friday again, so it's almost a week since my last fight, and I've been training since Thursday afternoon. So fought Friday night, went back to training Thursday afternoon. Now it's Tuesday. When I fight, like within a week and a half or 2 weeks, the days of training are actually pretty limited. It's like if you take a Sunday off, or if you take the day after a fight off, you end up having like 6 days that you can train before your next fight. So I've been trying to get as much in as possible. I'm kind of tired. It's good that I'm tired because that means that I'm training hard. It's also realistic that I'm tired because that's just what happens. But it was before my last fight. I was thinking to myself that I might take 2 weeks instead of the usual 1.5 weeks or something before the next fight to just kind of get some more training in, some more like grounding. But when I came back to the gym, Den was enthusiastically like, "You want to fight on the 29th?" And I definitely want him to have in his head that I want to fight all the time. So I was like, "Yeah, totally, let's fight on the 29th." But I have to do my border run right after this on probably Monday. So I'll fight on Friday. Saturday is kind of either a day off or a half day. Sunday's usually a day off, but I'll train on that day. I'll just probably be the only person at the gym. And then Monday I gotta go do the border run, so it's gonna be kind of a long time off after this fight. Border runs are weird. It's a interesting thing that Thailand has about its visa, which is that every 90 days you have to either go to immigration and get a new stamp on your passport before you eat up the 12 months that you have until you have to leave the country for good, or you have to go and basically walk across the border of Myanmar and walk back across to Thailand. So that's the easier version for a number of reasons. Mostly I've heard that the immigration office makes the DMV look really expedient, so I'd rather take a day trip up to the border and make a day of it and have an experience of it rather than sit in a room all day with other people trying to do the same thing. Like, it sounds awful. But it's exciting because this is our first border run, so it means that unfortunately we're already like a quarter of the way through our first year. But it's also exciting because it means that we've been here longer than we've ever been here before. Last time we were here we had to do 2 border runs, but we had a different kind of visa. So for this fight, I actually thought I was going to be fighting a rematch of that first girl who beat me, the little one with the boxing. She just teeped me all over the place. But it turns out that I'm not fighting her this Friday because the promoter wants me to rematch her on kind of a big card on July 13th. So I don't know who I'm fighting this Friday. Doesn't matter. And then I'll probably be rematching her on the 13th. So that'll be my next fight. I'm up here at the waterfall right now. For the past 2 weeks, only on 3 days, it's not like consistent, but over the past 2 weeks, 3 times now, these really large groups of, I think, high school or college age. I've gotten so old now that they like blend together for me. These groups are coming into the gym, and there's just so many of them. It's like 10 or 15 at a time that they really just fill up the space, and they've never trained Muay Thai before, so they require a lot of really basic instruction. They can't wrap their own hands, so all the trainers have to help them with that and stuff. And it's really exciting. I would have loved to do something like that in high school when I had never heard of Muay Thai or anything like that. Traveling to Thailand, I definitely would have been into it, but because I'm there trying to work out, it's pretty aggravating. So I'm kind of taking a little bit of a longer run this afternoon, which is nice. I took a long run this morning, and I think it's nice to kind of like pace myself for my own training regardless of a fight rather than only training for a fight. So it's nice. I got to pet a puppy that lives at one of the houses on my way up here. He's really sweet. I think that he is part, I don't know, basset or something. Like, his body is too long. It's really cute. So I don't know. It's nice to get away from the gym and then, you know, go back to the gym and have the chaos and be able to just put myself in a corner and focus on it. So actually I should probably get going and do that. I'll talk to you guys later after my fight. Again, it's this Friday and it's going to be at Calare instead of Loy Crow, so I'm going back to the first stadium that I was fighting at. And again, I'm just, you know, trying to kick the body, so look for that. And I'll be working on that when I get back to the gym. Take it easy. Bye.